with. Good to get a win against Alchurch at the weekend, and nice to have a good test against Birmingham City now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the ultimate aim was just to be in the hat. I thought we delivered a decent performance. They're never easy, especially when they put on TV those games. So I was happy to get through that and be in the hat. And whoever we get, we want to put up a good account of ourselves. And it's a championship club, a very good club. But at home, I think we've always got an opportunity. So it'll be a great test for us. But, we've got a lot more important games before that one to focus on. But, it's a good one to kind of have in the new year to look forward to.
Nice to see Josh March getting among the goals in League and Cup now.
Yeah, March has been great. I think he's not just his goals, but his just general all-round work and the way he's applied himself in the matches has been brilliant.
Has it been nice to almost take a break from the league, maybe to reset that mindset and sort of start to aim yourselves towards the next section of the season?
A little bit, yeah, although I felt like we performed really well away at Oxford, so we were looking forward to another league game just to try to keep that momentum. But, we did 90 minutes with quite a changed team against Cheltenham, and in the 90 minutes was 1-1. Obviously, we lost on penalties, but and then Alchurch. So I guess the 90 minutes that we've played, Oxford, Cheltenham and Alchurch, we've not been beaten in those three. So hopefully we could try to now take a little bit of that momentum and add it into the league.
Well, that's it. I mean, how do you harness that cup run to help you in the league? Because what you don't want is that to be a distraction against the ultimate aim, which is League One survival.
I think we just have to take some of the things that we did well, and not just that game, but the Oxford game as well. I thought we played with much better intensity. We played forward with a bit more purpose. Off ball was better. So there's some steps in the right direction. We've certainly looking a little bit healthier squad-wise, which is a boost for everybody. So filtering in one or two that have been missing that we are important. So I think that also gives us a new energy.
Just take us through that then. How are the squad looking? Who's doing okay now?
Yeah, I mean, Jamil Matt missed the last game, but he trained today, so he's back and around it. I think that just the Saturday, Tuesday for him just felt a little bit after that, so we didn't risk him against Alchurch, but he looks better. Obviously, Jordan Moore-Taylor's back in now. Ben Stevenson is back. Armani Little, Kyle McAllister. So there's a few bodies that are coming back. Matty Stevens trained today, which is great news for us, but he's still a few weeks away, of course. But I think by the end of December, we should maybe see him in and around the squad.
What about Cambridge then? What are you expecting from them?
Well, I mean, they themselves haven't been on the best run of form. I'm sure they'll be the first ones that would admit that. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but somebody sounds like they're working pretty hard in the gym. I don't know if that's been picked up on there, but some very unusual noises coming out of the gym. Cambridge have been not probably in their best form. They started the season really well. They've dipped off a little bit. But listen, they're a really well-organised team. I think what Mark Bonner has managed to do there has been outstanding, to bring them up and then sustain them in League One. So I think that they'll be a very difficult team to break down, very well organised and physically very able.
There's an opportunity here, though, isn't there? Because they're sitting just above the relegation zone. It's an opportunity for you to gain ground, to suck somebody else into this fight.
Yeah, look, we just think about ourselves and our performance and trying to deliver the best possible game that we can. So we'll just apply ourselves in that way. I don't try to think too much about the league table. This one's worth 3 points. We are a little distance away, so we're conscious of that. But our focus is just on the game itself. Try to deliver a good performance against another team in our division.
It's not something you discuss with the team at any point. And you're 6 adrift at the moment. You don't want it to get too much bigger, do you?
Well, no, but I think that's with all due respect, that's obvious. We want to win the games. Cambridge want to win the game. It's like, yeah, of course we do. And I think everybody looks at the league table and is aware of it. So there's no point in kind of harbouring that point. For me, it's like, look, every game is going to be important. There's plenty of football left to play. We're 6 points adrift at the moment. We of course don't want to extend that any further. That's normal. But the most important thing is we just focus on what we can control, which is a good performance at the weekend.